You've probably seen animals and coins pop up everywhere. It's a cute and addictive game. But did you know that you can actually earn real money just by playing it? Well, not directly from the game itself, but through a few different platforms that reward you for playing it if you install it the right way. And I've tested it myself to see if it's actually worth it, and in this video I will show you exactly how it works. In case you don't know, my name is Mikael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and in this video I will show you exactly how you can earn real cash by playing animals and coins, which platforms actually pay for it and which ones gives you the best rewards. I will also quickly explain and show you how the game works, share a few tips to make sure you earn efficiently, and explain what to watch out for so you can find out if it's the right opportunity for you or not. So first, let's quickly talk about what animals and coins actually is, because understanding how the game works makes it much easier to see how you can earn from it. So it's a casual mobile game where you build and upgrade your own island by collecting coins. You attacking others, you can unlock new animals, steal from others, and more. And I will talk more about how to play it and give some tips later, but it's overall super easy to play and kind of addictive. Honestly, I have actually, while testing it, become too addictive to it and spent way too long actually playing it. But on its own, it actually doesn't pay real money. However, several get paid to sites or GPT sites and apps, they feature animals and coins as one of their paid offers. So that means you can earn real cash by downloading the game through their links and reaching certain in-game levels and milestones. So let's go over exactly how that works and the best places to do this to earn the most. So how get paid to sites works, if you don't know, they have a lot of different games, for example, gaming offers that they get paid to promote, and therefore they are also willing to share some of their income with you if you play certain games. And Animals and Coins is one of the games that is featured on many of these get paid to sites, and I have tested hundreds of get paid to sites, and I've gone over a lot of my top favorite get paid to sites to check which one actually pays the most for animals and coins, and I'll show you the three that I came across as of testing this game here and recording this video here. Just be aware that the exact rewards, they can differ from time to time. It can also differ from country to country. The exact game might not be available in your country all the time, or maybe it's for lower or maybe it's for higher reward. If you decide to actually look into this, please share below which country are you from and what was the highest offer you found for animals and coins. But for me, the highest paying one was for free cash. You could see you could earn up to $52 or just above $52 if you actually manage to complete all the levels. You can see the exact levels here. You can also see which one that I actually so far have completed there. I will also show you the islands that I have reached there inside the game, when I'll show you more about that later. So you can very easily see that another one that also paid quite well, that was Gems Loot. There you can see it was $30, the maximum. The important thing here is to also check out the different bonuses, because sometimes even though overall a game at one platform maybe gives a little bit less, sometimes the requirements are less strict or something like that. So it's always good to compare. And I also have a video where I recently tested a game called Forest Cleaner, and there Gems Loot actually paid more than free cash. So again, I'll leave a link in the top corner here, so then you can check that out if you want to see that. So it's not because one platform is paying the most for one game that it's necessarily the same for all games. So that's why I always, if I find a gaming offer I want to do, I have my 5-10 favorite get paid to sites, and then I look into those and see which of them offer the best reward. And also, of course, you need to consider what are the payout thresholds, which payout options do they offer, do they have any fees when you withdraw, and all these things there to figure out the best option for you, and not just only look at that, the overall reward there. Another option is a time box. You can see on the BitLabs wall, the offer wall, there they have it. Here you can see that is $33 almost you could get, and actually They have basically the same requirements here. You can't see the exact requirements described the same way as you can on the 2 other platforms before actually installing it. But in this case here, I did choose to install it through FreeCast because that was what gave me the highest reward here. But you do need to be aware, no matter which platform you play it on there, that there are these different deadlines. For example, in this case here, you can see the majority of the earnings, basically almost 40 of the dollars there, that would be if you reach these levels within the first, for example, 3 days here, or within the first 10 days. So that's something to keep in mind. The rest of them here, you see, you have 90 days, but the rewards for that, they're not so high. So that's something to keep in mind also when you start playing it and figure out if it's for you or not. Now I'll just log in and actually show a little bit more about how to play the game, give some tips and tricks. If you decide to do this, you can also get the most out of it, because as mentioned, I ended up actually spending quite a long time when I tested this here. So I have now logged into the Animals and Coins app here, the game, and overall you can see here this energy, that's what you need to use to build these ladders and get around here. And I'll just quickly show you how to do. So I'll just click this big button where the lightning is, and then as long as I hold it there, you can see there I actually managed to get what's perfect. That means that I actually hit right in the middle there. I don't do that all the time, but you can see if you do that 3 times, then you get this auto. So then you can click the auto and then it just does it automatically, because if you click too short and the ladder or the spreads and builds would be too short, you will just drop down, you have to try again, or if you do it too long, it would be the same. So that's why this auto here, then it can go really fast and you can move forward quickly. And you can see every time then that you do something, you will earn coins. Sometimes you will be able to attack others here, other times you'll be able to steal from others, and that's where you can really earn a lot. And then there's all kind of different events over here all the time. So I can't go into every single one of them because they change all the time. So you will earn different things, bonus items that you can use here, and you can get extra points, you can get extra energy, you can do all this. Sometimes also if you go over here, here you can actually buy these different credits. As also once a day you can also watch an ad to get some extra coins and some extra energy. And then when you actually go down here, when you have enough coins, you need to go to this hammer here to build your island. You can see if you click this map here, you can see the whole route there. You can see you start on island 1 and then you build and you build and you build, and when you fully build an island, you can see here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more here I need to build. I can click it, you can see how many coins it costs there. So here at this level I need quite a lot of coins to build, so I don't have enough right now. The reason I don't leave a lot of coins here is also that when you then don't play it, other people can also actually come and steal from you. So that's why if you leave it overnight or for longer, so I recommend that you actually don't leave too many coins, spend as much as you can there. But that's the overall idea of it. Just a little tip here, for example, something that it took me way too long to find out. There's something here called bet, and the more you play specific level here, the higher opportunities you get there, because you can see right now this is the max. I can get 5 there. If I click again, it just goes back. That means 5. I also use 5 energy every time here, but that also means if I steal from someone, they actually give me 5 times as many earnings. Everything I do here will give me 5 times more. So that's something to keep in mind. So that can really speed up the earnings. You can see everything I collect here, it gives 5 times more. I go there, you see there, perfect again it got. Then now I now here have 6 minutes. I can click this and then you can see I just click it and then it does it automatically perfectly. I don't have to sit here do much. I can just wait and it will just collect these coins. And then what you really hope for at the beginning, there's actually a lot of opportunities here to attack or steal and things like this. But then for me now, it seems like it's become less and less. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. And right now it's just loading a little bit. So I'll just be right back. Usually it's just a few seconds or so. But yeah, I'm back now there and we're just running there. We're collecting all these different items. As you can see, bonus items that I can then go and claim there. And I just keep hoping, you see now I get to attack someone. And this is where you can win quite a lot. The steal is even better. There I've sometimes won, sometimes I had this bet times 100 and I stole a few millions. I got like more than 100 million that I got there, coins there, and that really speeds things up. But you see here, for example, I won 320, and then it just times it by 5. That is added up here. I get some extra bonuses also, you see, and then it adds, and there I also get a spin. I get 500,000 bonuses that are added. I got a spin here for some keys, so I can unlock eventually when I get enough of these other characters, because right now I'm running around with the second one I got here, this girl here, but there is also other one I could choose, but right now I just need to click the outer again. But this is basically how it is. I just need to continue earning enough, upgrading my island and moving forward. You can see here, now I got a great bonus there. If I just stop here, now I see stop, I can go back here. You can see I now have enough for example, this item there. Then I just need to click the big green button here, and then you can see it builds it. When I build 3 more, I'll move on to the next island. So if I just go back here into FreeCast or whichever get paid to site you use, you can see these islands. You can see right now I'm on island 26. And I didn't manage to do that. If I had reached island 68 within the first 3 days, I would have gotten this great bonus. If you reach island 250 within 10 days, you would get this amazing bonus here. I will also then tell you how it really works here. Now I'll just go back in here. Right now it looks like I have a lot of this energy here, but I will run out very soon, and then they will ask me if I want to buy more, and I can just wait, because you can see you will get 5 new energy down here. You can see every hour, so I can just go back out and come back, and then when I get more, and then it will build up. Eventually I'll get there. But if you want to reach this within 3 days, let's say these island 68, you will have to spend money. And if you wanted to continue just playing a lot there, you would have to spend money. It takes a lot of patience. If you don't, you can't just watch ads. I played other games where the main way they earn is by throwing ads at you. I like that that's not the case here. You can watch an ad once in a while to earn extra, or sometimes if people steal from you, you can get that back if you watch an ad, but it's not something you have to do. But then the catch here is that you actually need to spend money if you want to have a chance at reaching these high level, for example, level 200 or island 250 within 10 days. It will just be impossible to reach without actually spending money, and you can end up spending quite a bit of money, and it's very addictive. I've been very tempted, but I refuse to spend money on something like this here, because it's for the earnings I do it. I would say if you really want to play the game anyways, and you can do that, you can do it completely for free. It just takes longer. If you were planning to spend money on it anyways, then why not install it through a get paid to site and get some of the money back? But if you're just doing for the earnings, then if you look at this earnings ladder here, the 2 first likely not realistic to do without any investments. The rest, potentially, if you play a lot and have a lot of patience, at least some of them. But then you can also see that then the rewards are not so high. And to just get up here where it's a little bit more fun, for example, these $5, like island 800, I don't even dare to think about how many hours I have spent on reaching island 26. So I don't dare thinking about how long that will take, because it will also be harder and harder. These islands, the items you build on the islands will become more and more expensive. So all those things are something to consider before deciding whether it's for you or not. So to sum it up, you can earn real money by playing animals and coins, but it is slow and it takes a lot of patience, even if you install it through the highest paying get paid to site. So make sure you choose the right get paid to site first of all for you, and then be patient. I would say, as mentioned earlier also, I think something like this game here is actually really addictive, and it can be quite fun, but also addictive where you can end up spending a lot of money if you're not careful. So be careful of that. And I would say it works best if you really enjoy the game anyway and want to combine it also with other offers on these get paid to sites. For example, paid surveys where you don't have to invest anything and where you can also earn some nice extra money, because to reach these high paying goals, then you will need to invest. So if you're just doing for the earnings, then that kind of defeats the purpose. But it is a fun game, and it can be an option as long as you do it with the right expectations and are careful you do not end up spending more than you are actually earning. But if you want to know more about the different platforms that I featured here, where I find it to be one of the highest paying games and where you in general find high paying games, then I will leave links to full reviews of those below. I will also leave a link to a list I in general have 5 of my top recommended get paid to sites where you can in general find the highest paying games in my opinion and experience. So make sure to check that out below, and also if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I'll release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.